So WrestleMania 40 is literally just around the corner, and I don't know when I'm going to be uploading this, but it might be the next day. But I'm going to give you all my predictions now. All the cards are out. I think WWE posted the night one and the night two cards. I think it's pretty much all confirmed. Like, I don't think they're going to be adding any more matches. If anything's going to be added, it will be added on the day of WrestleMania. Uh, and honestly, I can't really predict that because I don't know what they're going to come up with. If there's going to be like special appearances or like a throw-in match like they did last year with The Miz. But let's go through all the predictions of all the matches. We'll start off with night one. I'm pretty sure this is all confirmed for night one. So starting off, which I think will probably be the opening match. Most likely the opening match is Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee versus Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar. Uh, is it just a regular tag team match? They haven't put any stipulations as of yet. I don't know if they're gonna add any stipulations to any of the matches on the card, but honestly, I can see where this match is going. It looks like they're going with a Carlito betrayal. From the way it looked on SmackDown when Rey Mysterio added Dragon Lee into the match instead of Carlito, and Carlito kind of had that look on his face like, wait, what? So obviously, I think we're getting Carlito cool back. We're getting the cool Carlito, the bad guy Carlito. So I 100% Ray's taking a clothesline from Carlito and costing the match. Whether I don't think it'll be after. I think it'll be during the match. So I think they're gonna cost Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee the match. So I think it's safe to say Dom and Santos are winning this match, and Carlito turning heel, and yeah. Next match, we have the 3-on-3 Naomi, Bianca, Jade Cargill versus Damage Control, that being Asuka, Kairi Sane, and Dakota Kai. This isn't for the tag team titles. I thought this was going to be Bianca and Naomi, I think originally for the tag team titles, but Jade Cargill obviously came out for a save last week on SmackDown. So I believe this, if there is no other shocking heel turns or anything, I think Team Bianca is, the baby faces are definitely winning. I don't see them not winning unless Jade Cargill turns into some Brock Lesnar shit and absolutely tears Bianca and Naomi a new one. And honestly, that could probably happen if they're building Jade Cargill to be like this, I don't know, female Brock Lesnar, then 100% she's just gonna go and just demolish the baby faces of this match. And to be honest, it could go either way. It could go after the match. Maybe Jade Cargill just squashes Damage Control, wins the match, and then turns on Bianca and Naomi and just squashes them in a shocking heel turn. Because honestly, the way she's been presented, it's almost like she already kind of is leaning into a heel, not a baby face. The way she talks, the way she presents herself. If she's not turning heel now, she'll turn heel like very, very soon. So honestly, I'm gonna go with safe pick and stay with the baby faces, but then Jade Cargill turning heel after that. So she squashes literally both teams instead of just turning mid-match and then Damage Control winning, although that could happen. But I think my safe pick is the babyfaces just in case they don't turn Jade heel. Next, we got the six-pack ladder match. This one honestly is another one that's kind of predictable for one team to win and the other team, I don't know, but 100% the tag team titles are getting split without a doubt. And 100%, if they're getting split, obviously R-Truth is picking the wrong. I mean, he's taking down one of the titles by accident. I don't see any other team on this list doing that by accident. So obviously, Awesome Truth is going to win the Raw titles. or they could win the SmackDown titles and maybe get moved to SmackDown. I don't know, but I don't think so. I think R-Truth is gonna pull the Raw titles, and someone from SmackDown is gonna win the SmackDown titles. But it's either out of two teams. Judgment Day aren't coming out with the titles at all. It's going to be Grayson and Austin Theory or New Catch Republic. But I believe I kind of want A-Town Down Under to take the SmackDown titles. But it looks like they are pushing New Catch Republic quite a bit. So New Catch Republic could take the titles if I'm being honest. And there is this beef going on with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller and Joey Swole. I like, it's like at bottom of my list of appearances, but now it could be a possibility. Like they're full beefing on Instagram and TikTok with this whole gym with Austin Theory telling off someone from walking in front of the camera, and Joey Swole you know, it kind of, they probably could call Joey Swole in to come and cost Austin Theory the titles. I don't think that's gonna happen. If anything, uh, I think my easy choice is A-Town Down Under, Awesome Truth, getting one of each of the titles, and that'd just be it. And this could be like the start of the fall of Judgment Day, or someone's getting kicked out of Judgment Day very soon. And I'll get onto it a bit when we get to like Money in the Bank stuff. But let's go on to the next one, which is Jay versus Jimmy. I think I'm 100% sure this is a night one, and because this is on night one, I think there's only two outcomes, and it depends on who wins on both outcomes. Right. So this match, honestly, this is probably my match of the night, match of the weekend, match of the year, probably, I hope. But it hasn't been built that much as of recently, but it doesn't really need to, because they have like got mad beef with each other, considering Jimmy cost Jay out of all his individual single title matches all the way back from 2020. I think he indirectly cost Jay the Universal title twice by making him say "I quit" and the other one throwing in the towel, and then the United States title, I believe, against Austin Theory, he cost him that by accidentally super kicking him, then cost him the Intercontinental, then cost him the Universal at SummerSlam again, and also cost him the tag team titles as well, the ones with Cody Rhodes. But I believe there's two ways this can go, and if Jay wins, then maybe Jimmy will come back to Jay as a brother, maybe turn on Roman in night 2, and Jay and Jimmy are like, cool again. Or Jimmy wins, and I hope this doesn't happen. I don't know, unless there's maybe a bigger picture later on. Jimmy wins, and then night 2, Jay betrays Cody. We'll get into that again when we get to the main event for night 2. But my easy option pick, I'm going with Jay. I want Jay to win. I think, uh, you know, Jay's lost a lot because of Jimmy. I think it's about time Jay finally fucking wins something over Jimmy. So I've got I've got Jay winning this. But a lot of these WrestleMania matches honestly can go either way for a lot of them, if I'm being completely honest. So I've got Jay winning this match. Next up, Intercontinental Championship, Gunther versus Sami Zayn. And this is another one where it could go either way as well. But I think Gunther's taking this. If Chad Gable wasn't involved, I would take Sami Zayn by far. But Money in the Bank is in Canada. I think Sami Zayn will have his redemption at Canada and win the Money in the Bank briefcase. But I don't think he's going to be holding an Intercontinental Championship into Money in the Bank and winning the Money in the Bank. So I think it's one or the other. So either he wins this or he wins the Money in the Bank. Because I don't think he's going to win this and then lose it straight away. So this match, honestly, I think that because Chad Gable is involved, I think that maybe he turns heel. This is gonna be my final prediction that Chad Gable is training Sammy or whatever. Sammy actually almost wins. He'll probably almost get the 3 count. Maybe Chad Gable pulls out the ref. Uh, I don't know. Put Sammy in a angle lock. And then cost Sammy the match. I don't think it'll be a DQ. I think he'll lose the match properly, but I believe Chad Gable is turning heel and Sammy is losing this match. And then there might be a match at Backlash, Sammy versus Chad Gable, and Chad Gable will probably get a match against Gunther and um probably win the championship. If they fight again, Chad Gable's definitely winning, especially if he like turns heel or something, because it definitely kind of looks like that in a way. But that's my prediction: Gunther winning, Chad Gable turning heel. Next up, Rhea vs Becky, which I believe is on night one as well. I think it might be the co-main event. Which could have been the main event, but honestly, I would have rather Bailey and Io the main event of night one, if I'm not gonna lie. But Rhea vs Becky, honestly, they've been hyping this up a little bit more, but I'm not that hyped for this match as I thought I would be when this was rumored to happen from like a year ago. But uh, honestly, I just want Rhea to win this. I don't think Becky needs to win this match at all, especially since the build hasn't been there, kind of. And Rhea hasn't done much as a champion. If you really look at it, she's had a couple good feuds. Like her feud with Nia Jax was good. That's about it, to be honest. She hasn't had like she's had like maybe a few squash matches, which didn't really mean anything anyway. And I think she needs to have some more feuds before she actually loses this belt. Uh, I don't think she'll hold it for much longer after WrestleMania because I think there is a Judgment Day shakeup coming, and who knows, maybe Rhea could turn babyface at one point, or maybe I think maybe a Liv Morgan feud. I think Liv Morgan will take the belt, maybe at SummerSlam, and or maybe a PLE before that. I'm not too sure. But I'm pretty sure that they're gonna insert Liv Morgan in this feud somehow. Liv Morgan's gonna turn heel, maybe cost Becky the match. I know a lot of people have probably forgotten about Liv Morgan because she hasn't appeared in this feud for I think a week or so. But I think she's still there. I think she's gonna be there, involved in this match somehow. I don't think they're gonna have WrestleMania and not have Liv Morgan involved in it at all. So I'm sure Liv Morgan's gonna either cost Becky or Rhea, but I think she'll cost Becky the match because I think Liv Morgan wants to face Rhea herself. So I got Rhea Ripley retaining this match. Next, for the main event of night one, the last match of night one, is the tag team match Cody and Seth versus Roman and Rock. Winner gets the stipulation. So the stipulation will be if Bloodline win, it's Bloodline rules for night two main event. And if they lose, then no Bloodline. This match, I don't think will have much shenanigans. It doesn't need to be like so overbooked. If anything, they'll have like Solo there. I don't think Jimmy will be there. I don't think anything major, like major betrayals or anything will happen in this match. Everything like the betrayals and stuff will happen at night two main event. I don't think anything bad is going to happen in this match apart from the match being won clean, and I think the Bloodline wins clean. Roman's definitely not taking a pin the night before a championship match, and The Rock, if he's humble enough, he could take a pin. Honestly, I don't see it. I think Seth Rollins is taking the pin, or Cody could be taking the pin actually. Since Seth does have a World Heavyweight Championship match, and I think he needs to be protected, Cody doesn't. Because Cody can still win the next night while taking this pin, and it'll be like an underdog kind of thing. So I think that Cody gets pinned, by The Rock, not Roman. I think by The Rock, because I think The Rock's being like portrayed as this big final boss, as his new nickname is, and it might start. See, these things can go like 10 million ways. Either Rock betrays Roman, Seth betrays Cody. Then who wins if everyone's betraying everyone? So I don't think everyone betrays everyone. I think Seth doesn't betray Cody till after he wins the championship. So for this match, it's going to be Bloodline rules at night 2 because Bloodline are winning this tag team match. Next up, Final Testament versus, I don't know if they've been called it yet, but the Pride is their name. I don't think they are being called it. I think it's just Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. But I was looking at Sportsbet the other day, and it did have them as the Final Testament versus the Pride. So I don't know if they know something we don't. But honestly, this match, I have no clue, to be honest. I think Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits are going to take it since they're the baby faces. I couldn't care less for this match. I like Karrion Kross. I want him to get a push. But I think this match should just end this feud and then actually give Karrion Kross a good feud, maybe more of a one-on-one feud. Maybe if Roman retains, give him a feud with Roman Reigns. Honestly, give him something like maybe a title. Maybe he needs a title shot or something. I don't know. But Bobby Lashley and Street Profits for this one. LA Knight versus AJ Styles. LA Knight should win this for sure. This is actually pretty hyped match. This is a really good feud. It's very Attitude Era like. I think it could use a stipulation, but I don't think it's going to. This could be like a Hell in a Cell match. I feel like that would fit it so well. There is an upcoming SmackDown, so it could be changed to like, I don't know, no DQ, force count anywhere. Force count anywhere would be a good match as well. But I think LA Knight's gonna win this. I don't think AJ Styles. I think LA Knight needs it way more than AJ Styles because AJ Styles is already a fucking certified Hall of Famer. LA Knight is like still kind of up. I know he's old, but like he's up and coming still. So I think LA Knight kind of needs the momentum because I believe he will take the United States Championship from Logan Paul maybe at SummerSlam. And then on to Logan Paul's match. Again, I think Logan Paul is gonna retain, but then again, it could go either way to Randy or Logan. I don't think Kevin Owens is gonna win this match, but if anyone else other than Logan's gonna win, it's gonna be Randy. But I don't think he's gonna win it. I think Logan Paul, maybe KSI comes out, gives him brass knuckles or something, and I think Logan Paul retains by usual shenanigans. But this match is probably going to be a banger match. Bailey vs Io Sky, a match that hasn't had too much build between the both of them. It's more of a feud with Bailey and Damage Control, but the feud's alright. It's a good feud. It's a typical, getting kicked out of a group kind of feud where, she's kind of fighting them by herself. But I think that someone will help her. I think my original prediction was Sasha Banks was gonna come out and help her, but she's with AEW now, so that's not gonna happen. If anything, maybe AJ Lee comes back. But honestly, that's kind of wishful thinking at this point, so I don't know. But Bailey definitely wins this. Io's done really nothing with the belt, and she's lost a lot of steam as a champion, if I'm being honest. I don't even remember the last time she actually defended the bloody thing, so just give the belt to Bailey. She deserves it, honestly. Next match, World Heavyweight Championship, Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Now, another one that can go 600 different ways. Honestly, the one way I think is most likely, Drew beats Seth. I think Drew beats Seth and he actually walks out as World Heavyweight Championship, and I think this cash-in thing might actually happen, but I think it's going to be a failed cash-in, which hence the Judgment Day shake-up. Damian Priest maybe leaves. He probably leaves in the next episode of Raw, the Raw after Mania. I don't think Damien's walking out. I can't see him with the world championship at the moment, and I can't see him cashing in on a mid card title after him trying, this feud thing with Seth Rollins. He's gonna cash in here. He's gonna fail. Drew's gonna walk out. I would have said that Drew was gonna get cashed in on, but they just announced a Scotland Clash of the Castle, and 100%, and I think it's in June. So I think it's before Money in the Bank. If Money in the Bank's in July, I'm pretty sure Money in the Bank's in July. But he's 100% walking into Scotland with the championship, or Drew doesn't, and maybe he's gonna get a championship match at so maybe Drew cashes. I mean, Damian Priest cashes in on Drew, beats Drew, and then this is not a triple threat. This is after the match. So Drew beats Seth. Damian cashes in, successfully takes the championship, and then Drew gets a match at Clash at the Castle where he wins against Damian Priest, which could happen, but I think the failed cash in is going to happen. I don't think they're going to do anything with Finn Balor switching out the briefcases as we all thought like once upon a time a while ago. That would be cool if they do something like that. That would be awesome. But my safe bet here is actually Damian Priest unsuccessfully cashes in and Drew walks out of Mania with the title. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, Roman Reigns vs Cody Rhodes, which is, I think every match on this list could go both ways except for maybe like one or two of them or three of them. But this match, I really, I don't know, man. Like, honestly, Cody, he should be the favorite for this. I do think he's walking out with the championship just because I can't see them making Roman retain, and the outrage would be crazy. Like, Roman will get booed like he's never been booed before, probably. Um, there is still more story to tell with the bloodline now that the Rock's involved, but I believe if Jay loses against Jimmy, Jay could come out and cost Cody in a pretty shocking heel turn after Jay's whole babyface run. But I think it's gonna be like an Avengers Endgame type thing, where I think Rock turns on Roman, but Roman does get help from someone else. Maybe Zilafar 2 comes out. Maybe another bloodline family comes out. I think they're going to get outnumbered. Seth will obviously be there helping Cody. Jay will probably come out to help Cody. But then they could have a thing where like half the locker room maybe comes out. And I mean baby faces, not the bad guys. So maybe half of the baby faces that are at Mania come out to help Cody and severely outnumber the bloodline. And if this is a bloodline rules match, then anything goes. So that means this could get crazy overbooked, and everyone could come out of the locker room to help Cody win this match, which I think is going to happen. And they're going to lift Cody up as a big celebration. And then Raw after Mania, I think Seth will turn on Cody then at Raw after Mania because Seth's obviously pissed he lost his championship. And it kind of looks like he's cracking, and he always does seem to have a plan B, if I'm being honest. So Cody wins this. Rock turns on Roman. That's the only, I think, big betrayal that's going to happen in this match, I believe. If I'm wrong about Damian Priest cashing in on the last match, Damian Priest is going to, if he doesn't cash in that last match, expect him to come out when Cody wins, because he could come and strip that title back off Cody. Like, they could finish celebrating, the little trademark logo come up, Damian Priest comes in, cashes in, takes the title off Cody and leaves. Like, the biggest heist of the century part 2 kind of thing. But that's like bottom of my list, last case scenario of what's gonna happen. But that's my WrestleMania 4. If I was gonna have a prediction of who else would come out, maybe MJF comes out to help Cody, or maybe MJF comes out to go against Cody. I don't know. That is kind of a stretch. I don't know if MJF is still, because he's been taken off all the AEW websites and everything. So I think that there is a slight possibility that he could have signed a contract, considering AEW just signed Mercedes Moné, and she's money hungry as fuck and wanted a shit ton of millions of dollars. So maybe they couldn't afford to outbid WWE for MJF. So maybe he got a bigger and better contract at WWE. So who knows? Uh, as to a special match, I don't know, maybe Pat McAfee has a match with someone. Um, Maybe the Hardy Boys kind of return at the ladder match. Um, the Hardy Boys, I think, might actually happen, considering I think they're out of their contract's done out of AEW, but it could be too soon for them to be put in the story somehow. But yeah, I think that's my predictions. Uh, If I'm wrong about most of these, I probably will be, but we'll see. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys maybe after Mania. I might make a video going through my predictions and what actually happened. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Get the hell out of here, and I'll see you guys next time.